Jack and the Beanstalk, Times Square, this December. How excited are you both?
I'm so excited. I've never actually done a panto before in my life.
Have you not ever?
No, it's my first time. First time even really doing any theatre, so yeah, and to be doing it with this legend, I can't wait.
There you are. Because I've known this one since he was knee-high to a grasshopper, of course.
I think I was like 18 the last time I worked with Denise, so it's like a 10-year anniversary of this. So yeah, I'm over the moon about it.
So that synergy should hopefully come together on stage as well. Even though it has been 10 years, you'll work well together?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
We've always we've always got on like a house on fire. Adam never changes, you know. He will bring this cheeky chap persona to the stage. And no, as I say, we did Waterloo Road together.
Yeah.
And I was the rubbish French teacher, and he was the sort of naughty student.
Heartthrob.
The heartthrob. But as you can see, that's no longer the case.
Yeah, you don't be like that.
So I think that we'll have a good bit of banter, and what's great is the fact that it's very exciting to be at this purpose-built venue, because it's going to outrival any other pantomime. It's kind of like we can create our own world.
Yeah, definitely.
And the parts are being written for us, you know. So it's really exciting, and I'm playing Mother Nature, who is kind of like a guiding
like you have been in my real life.
As I have been in his real life.
And talking of the Beanstalk, I gather Jack's Beanstalk is going to be very special.
Jack has got a rather large beanstalk, I'm told. Possibly
That's
the largest.
Sorry.
We have the largest beanstalk in, if not the UK, I think actually in the world.
Is that true? Yeah.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
So that's going to be hugely exciting in all ways to see Jack stalk.
As I say, a big attraction.
A big attraction.
But putting your personalities into that as well, how will you get that Geordie humour in there, and your own charm, and that kind of real combination?
Well, when I spoke to the producers about doing the pantomime, it was very important to me that Mother Nature was going to be funny, because I love doing comedy and I love playing in my hometown. And I didn't want, you know, there are some kind of fairy godmother roles that you get that come on and go ba-da 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 ba-da, and then everyone else gets the laughs, and I thought, I'm not letting him have all the laughs and feeding him all the lines. So I just think that, and I want to play her Geordie, because the Geordies love their own, and I think with Adam not being a Geordie, we can create some real good banter.
Be a bit of Manchester and Geordie banter, I can imagine.
Northern humour.
Yeah.
Some northern humour.
And with what you're doing at the moment, Denise, that should help you in terms of making that sort of transition into panto, but also help Adam as well, because as you say, this is the first time you're going to be doing something like this. So
so you better look after me.
I will. Well, I'm in Wind in the Willows at the Palladium, and that's been West End Wendy, and that's been a real. A wonderful challenge for me, but to be amongst people who are very, very steeped in musical theatre, you know, I'm going to have spent most of this year on stage, which is quite novel for me, because mostly we do telly, and as you said, this one. Have you done any theatre?
I've never done any theatre. I think I did theatre back in college, where I did like Midsummer Night's Dream, Shakespeare, but this is going to be completely different. So I'm going literally from Emmerdale onto the big stage, and I'm just really excited for it. I can't wait to see what challenges and you know, what fun we're going to have, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And your brothers will come up, won't they? Scott
everyone's going to be there. Yeah, friends, family, the whole lot of them. So it's going to be a good time, and I get to spend a few weeks in Newcastle with this one, and she can show me the ropes. So
absolutely.
Happy days.
It's a long time since I've partied in Newcastle, let me tell you.
You better get your dancing shoes back on.
I will indeed. I'll be down that quayside with you on me fizzy water.
Well, man.
Well, talking of costumes, dancing shoes, or sequins and sparkles, and the camp choreography, this wardrobe is pretty extensive. How special is the wardrobe?
It's very special. As you can see, well, you can't see, but I'm actually wearing tights. So I might have to put a sock down there, to be honest with you, because they are quite tight. But no, it's the first time I put my Jack outfit on, and it was, it's brilliant. And I saw all the other characters as well. They're all dressed in the makeup to the costumes, everything. So, but yeah.
I'm very sort of glittered glittered up, because I love a bit of camp at the best of times, but especially at Christmas. I'm always really disappointed if I go to pantos and there's not lots of glitz and glitter and sequins, and so it's great. And as I say, because it's this purpose-built venue, we can absolutely create our own world. We have no restrictions. So whatever, you know, with us, and the producers have been very open to us suggesting ideas that they can take or throw out. So it will be much more special than just going into a, into a normal venue.
And that's so important with pantomimes, whereby you're not just in a sort of an old-fashioned traditional theatre. You're going to be in a purpose-built, super special.
It will.
The audience will actually feel like they're in the show with us.
Absolutely.
It's going to be like an interactive, panto where everyone can get involved, and it's just going to be. I'm genuinely excited. I can't wait to do it.
It's often their first experience of theatre, which they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So I think that to bring a sort of a slightly interactive quality to it, where they are very much involved in it rather than just watching it on stage, is what is going to make our show unique, and therefore better than any other panto in the region, if not the country.
What are your memories of pantomime as obviously?
To be honest with you, I've not been to that many pantos, but I know that my brother did Cinderella last year, and he's never done panto before, but he just said he had an absolute ball doing it. He's never done anything like it before, but I went to see it with my little one, and like you say, they just get involved, especially at that young age, you know. So this panto especially is going to be from all ages, from yay high to this high, you know. I think everyone's just going to enjoy it. It's just one of them. Jack and the Beanstalk is such a great panto, so it's going to be brilliant.
I mean, I've done, I've seen some of the greats, and being in the panto with the Crankies, who have remained mates of mine. I tell you what, those two people are geniuses, or genii, whatever the plural is, at their craft. And to see real legends of pantomime, Brian Connolly and Paul O'Grady, and the Crankies are exceptional. And you know, when you've got kids from age 2 to 100 laughing their socks off, it's a real craft to be able to do panto well. And obviously, I'm looking forward to teaching Adam.
You got a lot of work cut out for yourself.
You've got your legends and you've got us.
God help you.
Nervous?
Very nervous. I am nervous. I'm not going to lie. Because like I say, I've never done anything like this before. But it's going to be a massive learning curve. It's all about stepping out your comfort zone. Do you know what I mean? And I'm up for the challenge, and obviously, I've got Denise to look after me, and I've met the rest of the cast, and everyone's just unbelievable. They're so talented. So
we have got a great cast around us as well. I mean, I think that the producers have really assembled a great cast, a mixture of people from the region and people not from the region. So as you say, we can have some fun with the accents, and it's going to be fab, and it means that I'll get to be in my hometown for Christmas. So all my gang will be coming up for a Newcastle Christmas, which will be great.
So really, all the ingredients for a very special atmosphere and a memorable pantomime.
Absolutely. And Matty, we haven't had it. We haven't had a North. We've had our last 2 Christmases have been in Cheshire, so which is my adopted home and yours.
Yeah.
So
so that means I can have Christmas dinner at yours in Newcastle, because I'm going to be down there. So I just thought,
you can. Yeah. Well, that's something that we can talk about.
Good luck.